Well, welcome sports fans to tonight's game at the Clarkton Gym for the Clarkton Holiday Tournament. It is championship time, and we've got the Clarkton Reindeer and the Camels fighting it out for the championship game. I'm Bill Hampton alongside of Tommy Jacobs. Also got Jerry Johnson with us tonight, and on the camera work we've got Eric with us back again, Eric Hendricks. And Tommy, we've seen a couple of good games, prelim games, fifth place and third place games.
Yeah, they were. These games went right down to the wire. You know, they were really good games. And I thought that last one might have had a chance to go into overtime, but that Naylor team pulled it out. Naylor got a nice team.
Naylor and Holcomb both, boy, are very physical, very big.
Yeah, sure was.
And let's tell you what happened before we get into this championship game. In the seventh place game played last night, the Risco Tigers got their first win of the season. They beat the Southland Rebels 62-61. Tonight's action, Consolation Championship, Cooter 53, Gideon 47. Good ball game. I mean, all the way through. Very close game. And in the third place game, it was just finished. It was Naylor 71, Holcomb 65. That game was back and forth. Well played game by both teams.
Yeah, very physical game.
Very physical game, and we expect a real good game tonight. In this, we expect this one to go right down to the wire, Tommy.
Oh yeah, two quality teams, very well coached, both of them. I think this at a packed house, and I just think we're gonna have a good championship game.
Yeah, Clarkton comes into this game with a record of 8-0, and Campbell is 6-2. Clarkton coached by Jason Long, assisted by Darren Shipman and Tyler Miller. And Campbell is coached by Steve Fowler and his assistant, Barry Beecham. And want to mention the superintendent of Clarkton, Philip Harrison, the high school principal, Merlin Johnson. We had a lot of help today from Mr. Johnson and also Tammy Ferguson, the secretary here at the school, has been very, very helpful to us all week long with scores. And I can't say enough about Jim Brown. He has really made sure that we've been taken care of, got set up, and everything is just fine. Superintendent at Campbell, Darrell Wilbert, and the principal is Jay Thornton. And Tommy, you want to give the cheerleaders while we've got a break here?
You bet. Campbell has a very nice cheerleading squad, and we're going to call their names off. We got Hannah O'Neill and Sarah Abernathy, Alicia Deacon, Heather Weidenbender, Brittany Grindstaff, Casey Adair, Chantel Blake, Kayla Lahan, Jamie Knoll, Emily O'Neill, Kayla Hahn, Dakota Edwards, Heaven Rankin, Amanda Lack, Megan Thompson, and Sarah Wilson, and they are coached by Lori Wright. The Clarkton Reindeer cheerleaders, Coach Teresa Richardson. The captain of the team is Larissa Gambling. Co-captain is Whitney Coleman. Spirit leader is Ashley Newton, and the other spirit leader is Brittany Wiseman. And the members are Tasha Joyner, Kendra Gimble, Lisa Colbert, Brenda Ramirez, Heather Brown, Tracy Cunningham, Leah Thornton, Emily Ladyman, and Whitney Barnett. All these young ladies do a fine job.
They do, Tommy, and I tell you what, they're athletes in themselves.
Yes,
they're
they
always
are, Bill.
Doing flips and cheers and routines, and they work very hard at it. We want to tell you tonight's game, this championship game of the Clarkton Holiday Tournament between the Camels and the Clarkton Reindeers, brought to you by First National Bank of Malden, Clarkton, Kennett, and Dexter, Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett, Wilson Trucking in Campbell, Three Rivers Community College, JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff, CNF Auto Sales in Bernie and Poplar Bluff, New Wave Communications, Boomers Productions, and Maldenite Productions. Again, we want to thank those folks for bringing you tonight's game. Tommy, what do you expect tonight?
I haven't saw Clarkton play, but I understand they like to get it down the court, and they have some boys, they say, that can move, they can jump. This Campbell team, any Steve Fowler team is going to play defense. They're going to get the ball up and down the court. All the boys on the floor is going to be able to handle the ball. I just look for them to get after each other and look for a very good game. And Clarkton has some good athletes. Campbell has some fine young ball players. They're a good team. And like I say, any Steve Fowler coach team is going to battle you.
We talked to one of the refs earlier tonight, said that Holcomb really had a chance to beat the Reindeer last night.
That's what he said.
And led them, I believe, at the end of three, and then came back in the fourth quarter. Clarkton came back, got ahead, and then all of a sudden Holcomb fought back and ended up getting beat by 4. But all in all, it was a good ball game, they said.
That's what they are. Also, before we go any farther, hadn't we seen some good refereeing over here again tonight? But, what do we expect? There's some good refs in this area. And
Very well
we have some
said.
fine ones calling this game.
Yeah, the referees for tonight's championship game, George Bays, Mark Mars, and Jay Piles, 3 very experienced referees. Danny Manning called a couple of games earlier tonight, did an excellent job,
Sure
and it's been, put it this way, both games we've seen earlier have been very well called games.
Sure has.
Wouldn't it be great to eliminate the stock market risk, enjoy safety of an FDIC insured account, and get a great interest rate? Currently at a high 4% APY, First National Bank's interest-based e-savings account is that account, with only a minimum opening deposit of just $500. Withdrawals and account transfers are made easily on a safe, secure site, and you never run the risk of losing money to stock market fluctuations. E-savings from First National Bank, member FDIC, the bank where you really are first.
Tommy, let's talk about how the Camels got here to the championship game. Campbell started off on Monday night playing Risco, defeated them 80-57, and then defeated a very good Naylor club 67-54 to move into this championship game. Clarkton Reindeer seeded first in this tournament, beat the Southland Rebels 75-41, and then they defeated the Holcomb Hornets last night 80-76, and that brings Clarkton out to the championship game versus the Camels.
I was talking about Steve Fowler's team. I'm going to tell you something. Jason Long can coach some too, and he's got 2 good assistants over there. Jason Long has got this program on track.
He likes to get you from the time you walk in the gymnasium to the time you leave. He was on the other day. He likes to go man-to-man, full court press. Likes to run with the ball whenever possible. They defeated a good, I believe it was Hayti team, 101-94. So a lot of up and down the floor. Tuesday night, we hope to be back at Clarkton to bring the Malden-Clarkton game. That could be a track meet.
Yes, it could.
I'm anxious to see what Campbell does. I want to see if Coach Fowler's going to run with Clarkton or try to slow them down, take them out of their game, because Campbell's got some good ball handlers. They like to shoot the ball from the outside. They don't mind going inside. Chris Hahn he had a big game the last time we saw Campbell up at Richland. Had a real big ball game.
He sure did. Chris Hahn's a fine player.
Yep, and they've got Sam Bader back. He was out the last time. And between last Sunday, Chris Hahn turned an ankle, and so I'm anxious to see if he's able to go full strength. Bader said we talked to him earlier tonight, said he's doing fine. I don't know if he's 100%, but he's going to go out and give it 100%.
He sure will. I tell you what, he's going to give you what he's got. Sam Bader's a nice young man and a fine player, and they're going to need them big men in the middle with Clarkton's Parker, and then they're going to come out there with that Kregler young man, and that Kregler can jump out of this gym.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tommy, it's a pretty well-packed house at Clarkton. Of course, we knew it would be. Right. And, again, we want to thank the Clarkton schools for being so gracious and kind to Channel 21. We came down this afternoon, Steve Johnson and myself, and set up all the wiring. Our cameraman is about 100 feet from us, and he's up at the top bleachers. And I tell you what, we're not used to that. At Bernie, we do that, but everywhere else we're side by side. And we're having trouble hearing ourselves, so we're hoping that sound is going through the camera, and our cameraman is letting us know that it is, so that's good. That's all we're asking for,
that's
is
right.
That you folks can hear this game. Are we okay up there, Mr. Cameraman? Can you hear us fine? He's giving us thumbs up. We're okay.
Deal. Good.
And again, we don't have walkie-talkies to talk back and forth, but Tommy and I, we have to look at each other to hear ourselves because the sound's not going through our headset. We don't know what little malfunction there, but we'll have that ready by next Tuesday night. Tommy, we're going to bring we tried to bring the Bloomfield and Chaffee game last night,
right.
And Bill Hampton made a mistake and messed up the camera, so we didn't get to bring that game. Bloomfield won by over 30 points. And really got on East Prairie early in that game and never let up.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Bloomfield's starting to come on. Coach Lanning up there's got that team playing together and playing his brand of basketball. And then Tuesday night now we're going to have Clarkton and Malden. Then we're going to take a break to after Christmas. And then we're going to bring 26 games from the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, the 50th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. And that tournament we met with Terry Turlington and Jim Hall today. Those two guys are going to team up and bring every other game. Tommy and I are going to crank it up the first game with Malden and Richland. Then they will take the second game between Donovan and East Carter, and then we'll take the third game, and then we'll just switch back and forth. We'll go 8 games on Tuesday night, 8 games on Wednesday. Thursday we'll go 6 games, and Friday 4 games. So
Right.
we look forward to working with those 2 guys.
Yes, there's nice men.
Well, we're getting ready for the starting lineups again. We want to tell you that we appreciate you joining us for this championship game at the Clarkton Holiday Tournament. Tommy, they're talking about us now.
And so far, nobody's thrown anything. So I think we're okay.
A lot of people want to catch that game at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised how many people watch that
bet
game
that's
at 5
right, yeah.
a.m. Going to have the national anthem here, and hopefully we'll be able to hear that for you folks.
Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names in your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett Store for all your sporting goods needs.
Tommy, everybody was very quiet during
Sure
that
was.
national anthem, and it was very good to see the observance done by all people. And hats off by the guys. So
You bet. You betcha it is.
starting lineup for the Camels tonight, number 21, Dustin Hayden. He is a 5'9 senior. Number 31, a 5'10 senior, Blake Neal. Number 33, a 5'11 junior, Jake Tenen. Number 50, a 6'4 senior, Chris Hahn. And number 22, a 6'3 senior, Sam Bader. Again, the Camels coached by Steve Fowler and assisted by Barry Beecham. For the Clarkton Reindeer tonight, coached by Jason Long, assisted by Darren Shipman, and assisted by Tyler Miller. Clarkton Reindeer 8-0, Camels 6-2. Number 10, a 5'11 junior, Toby Richardson. Number 34, that's 54, I'm sorry, D'Angelo White. Number 50 is Devaris Parker, he's a 6'1 junior. Number 33, a 6-foot senior, Matt Trudell. Number 32, a 5'10 sophomore, Dustin Ferguson. Ferguson likes to shoot the ball, handles the ball well for a sophomore. He started last year all games as a freshman. Very good ball handler.
Yes, he is.
Richardson, a lot of experience. Trudell, a good ball player. Parker and White. Clarkton's got a good 5 right
Yes,
there.
they have.
Campbell's got a good 5. This will be a good ball game, folks. We're glad you joined us here on Channel 21. And again, this is one of our 50 games that we will be bringing you throughout the year. And we're glad that you have chose to watch high school basketball. Appreciate all the compliments that you give us about these games. And, folks, we just want to show you good games, and hopefully you're going to see one tonight, and I think you will.
I think we will.
Parker and Hahn to jump. Mars to throw the ball up. Clarkton will control. The ball goes to White. White over to Trudell. Trudell down in the corner to Ferguson. He drives, puts up a layup. No good. Rebound in there by Parker. He puts it up and in. Neal with the basketball for the Campbells. Clarkton in a man-to-man. Neal out front, and the ball taken away by Ferguson and tipped out of bounds. Good defense that time.
Very good.
Got in that passing lane, tipped the ball, just couldn't control it. Hayden inbound for the Campbells, throws across court to Bader. Bader's going to be fouled by Devarius Parker. First foul of the game.
Parker was going after the ball.
Yep. And you got to say Bader did what he did.
That's
he
right.
went and met the ball.
That's right. Both of them did their job.
That's basic fundamental basketball.
You
Ball
bet you
thrown
does.
to you, go
Sure
meet
is.
it. Tennant inbound to Neal. Richardson on him. Out to Hahn. Hahn way out from the basket, trying to drive on Trudell. Tried to pass off to Bader. Bader off of one of Clarkton's players, and Clarkton controlling. Parker has a ball. Going to go coast to coast. He puts it up, scores it.
Took it down and laid it up.
Devarius Parker. Second bucket of the night, 4-0. Clarkton on top of the Camels with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bader with the basketball to Neal. Neal drives along the left lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound at time, Richardson. Richardson picks the ball up and throws it to Trudell. Trudell throws under to White. White puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good by Parker, out of bounds off of Clarkton. The ball turned over to the Camels. 6:43 to go in the first quarter. Tennant to Hayden, to Tennant, to Hahn. Hahn with the ball, way out from the basket.
out front.
Not usual see, not you generally don't see him out there. He
you sure
likes to
don't.
post up. Tennant with a drive, going to put up a jump shot, no good. Rebounded Hahn, that's where he's tough, right there. Puts it up, no good. Tips it up, no good. Got his
Stayed
own
after
rebound, puts it up, scores it.
Stayed after it until he got it in there. Very
Yeah,
good on Hahn.
Chris Hahn stayed with it. Clarkton quickly down the floor. Ferguson drives, puts it up, scores it.
Clarkton team's quick. They get it up and down the court now.
Oh, yeah. We've got a timeout on the floor with 6:11 to go in the first quarter. It's a Clarkton Reindeer 6, a Camels 2.
Wilson Trucking, located on State Highway H, north of Campbell, has been in the trucking business since 1979. Wilson Trucking hauls grain, cotton, soybeans, and corn. Wilson Trucking also does lime spreading with floater that has GPS. Call Wilson Trucking today at 276-4304. Wilson Trucking, we haul almost everything.
Clarkton gets the ball, heads to the other end. They're very quick. All of them head to the basket. I tell you what, they're very quick. Campbell's going to make some adjustments here. I imagine we're going to move Hahn back under this basket. Hahn plays very well in this paint. And he stayed after that ball then until he got it in. Very good play.
I'm sure what Coach Fowler's doing, too, is saying, guys, come on now. We've talked about this. When we score, they're going to get it and throw the outlet pass and get down. We're going to have to get back. I mean, we're going to have somebody watching the guy going back.
Yeah.
If we don't, they get the rebound. They're still going to move it. Clarkton's going to run the ball. They're not going to walk it down the floor.
No, they're the types that are going to get it and go.
No. That's their game.
You bet you it is. It sure is.
Tennant inbound. He's going to throw long to Baggett. Baggett's going to drive in, puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up with it. No good. Rebound in there by Parker, and we've got a foul.
Oh,
I couldn't see who the foul was on. We're going to see it here in just a minute. Foul's on Ferguson, his first. Campbell to inbound the basketball. Kicks it out front to Hayden. Hayden's going to drive. Kicks it off to Hahn. Nice inlet pass to Hahn. He scores it.
Hahn took it to the basket. Did a good job.
Nice pass that time by Hayden to the inside. Hit the open man under the bucket. Oh, what a nice try for a tip pass there by Richardson. Trying to go into White. We've got Krigler in for D'Angelo White. Krigler with the basketball to Trudell. Trudell to Ferguson. Ferguson for three, puts it up. No good. Rebound that time by Sam Bader of the Camels. Hayden is driving. He's going to go ahead against Trudell. Put it up. No good. Rebound that time by Parker. Parker trying to go coast to coast. I'll tell you what. Blake Neal caused. He got after old Parker that time. Parker's going to think about going all the way in. Blake Neal slapped the ball away. Good defensive play that time by Neal. Ball thrown way back to Richardson across the timeline in the back court. He crosses the timeline now. Trudell has a basketball. Well, Ferguson from way out there. No good. Rebound that time by Tennant of the Camels. 5:13 to go in this first quarter. Clarkton on top, 6-4 over the Camels. Hahn with the basketball. Trying to work on Parker. Gives the ball to Dustin Hayden. Hayden's going to go around the horn there. Puts up a little roller. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Camels off of Chris Hahn's hands. And turnover to the Clarkton Reindeer. Coming in for the Clarkton Reindeer is Casey Redden and Justin Brown. Richardson and Trudell get a quick breath. Redden with the basketball down in the corner to Krigler. Krigler tries to throw inside. The ball taken away by Tennant. Tennant down the court. Coming all the way down. Tries to dish off to Neal, and it's off his knees and went right back to Tennant. I thought he was going to get a shot.
I did too. I thought he was.
Down in the corner for three is Justin Brown just into the game. 9-4. Reindeer on top. Bader with the basketball for the Camels. Going against Brown. Down in the corner to Weeks. I didn't see Weeks coming in the game a while ago, but he did. Oh, nice move in there by Tennant. He's going to be fouled. See who they called on. I believe it's going to be on number 50, Parker. It's going to be his second foul. Clarkton's third. Trudell's coming in. Parker will come out with 2 fouls. Going the line to shoot 2 is going to be Jake Tennant. Tennant's first shot is up. No good. Off the rim.
Tennant's doing the majority of the ball handling tonight and doing a nice job.
He is doing a nice job. I was impressed the way Bader handled the ball. Came down the right side, moved it over the left hand, came right to the center court, looked for the open man. Got to be able to handle the ball. I don't care who you are. Tennant's second shot up and good. 9-5 with 4:15 to go in this first quarter. Clarkton Reindeer on top. Ferguson with the ball. And now Krigler has it. Ball tipped out of bounds, but we got a hacking foul that time on Dustin Hayden. His first foul. Campbell's first foul.
Campbell's getting after the defense pretty good now.
They are. Clarkton inbound the ball. That's Ferguson. Over to Redden. Redden to Brown. Inside to Krigler. He does a turnaround jump shot. No good. Rebound that time by Tennant. Tennant with the basketball. Boy, they're hounding him, aren't they? Full court. Bader with the basketball. Boy, he looks good handling the ball tonight, doesn't he? And just as soon as I say that, there's a turnover. Krigler has it. He's going to try to go coast to coast.
Take it away.
Take it away. Oh, nice takeaway that time by Neal. Neal's going to drive, puts it up, left-handed, no good. Rebounded Weeks, puts it up, no good. Rebounded out the fingertips of Clarkton, off of Brown's fingertips, and Campbell will control.
Boy, they're battling in there, Bill.
It is. Oh, this is a good ball game. This is a good ball game.
Just what we thought it would be.
Oh, yeah. Nice screen and roll that time by Weeks. Tried to get the ball to him, but it went off his fingertips. Trudell has it, goes down the floor. He's fouled by Jake Tennant. His first, Campbell's second. Back into the game for the Clarkton Reindeer is Richardson. Coming out is Ferguson. Trudell to inbound for the Reindeer. Gives the ball to Redden. Redden across the timeline to Trudell. Trudell to Brown. Brown looks inside, comes around the top of the key. Gives to Trudell. Trudell thought about it. He's going to drive the right side. Now he's going to drive the baseline. Passes the ball off to Richardson. Richardson to Redden. Redden back to Trudell. Trudell to Richardson. Not a lot of spacing on that
No,
pass.
sure not.
Oh,
Taken away
nice
by Campbell.
takeaway that time, but Jake Tennant, boy, he's playing a great defensive
He sure
game,
is.
isn't he? Doing a great job handling the ball. Gives the ball to Baggett, who's into the game. Over to Neal. Neal with a jump shot from 6. No good. Rebound, Trudell. Ball to Redden. 2:40 to go in this first quarter. 9-5. Clarkton on top. Not a lot of scoring, but boy, a lot of great defense.
A lot of great
What a nice
defense.
drive that time, and ball tipped up. We've got offensive goaltending that time.
Yeah, Kregler was up there and touched it on the rim. Boy, he was in the air,
He was in the air. Redden went up for the layup. I thought he had it. Ball hung on the rim. Kregler tried to time it and got it while the ball was on the rim. Offensive goaltending on the Reindeer. Turned over to the Camels. Neal with the basketball. Gives the ball to Hayden. Hayden does a nice spin move. He's going to be called for walking, though. Richardson take the ball out of bounds for the Reindeer. Gives to Trudell. Back to Richardson. 2:10 to go in this first period of the Clarkton Holiday Invitational Championship. Oh, nice drive by Richardson. He goes to length of the court. Before he could put it up, he was grabbed.
Sure was.
Foul that time on Jake Tennant, his second. Campbell's third. Going to the line to shoot 2 for the Clarkton Reindeer is Toby Richardson. First shot up. Goes in. This young man's a good shooter.
Yes, he is, Bill.
Coming in for the Campbells is number 23, Casey Wright. Going out is Jake Tennant. Richardson's second shot up. Scores it. 11-5. Clarkton on top of the Camels. 2 minutes to go in the first period. Hayden with the basketball. Gives the ball over to Neal. Neal with a 6-foot jump shot, in and out. Rebound Kregler. Kregler to Richardson. Reindeer running. Nice bounce pass to Ferguson. Puts it up, scores it.
You got to get back on Clarkton. They're going to bring it to you.
Oh, I tell you what, nice passing that
Sure
time.
was.
Richardson, very nice bounce pass. Ball
Take it
taken away by
Richardson.
Richardson. He's going to try to go coast to coast. He goes in, drives, puts it up. No good, but he's going to draw a foul. I'll tell you what, Toby Richardson's playing his heart out.
He really is. I tell you what, he's quick.
Yep. Foul that time on Jordan Baggett, his first. Campbell's fourth. Going to line to shoot 2 is Toby Richardson. He's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Make it 3 for 3. White back into the game. Brown out for the Clarkton Reindeer.
Been a lot of Richardsons play basketball in this gymnasium.
You
hasn't
bet
it, Bill?
there has been. Also going out is Dustin Hayden. Second shot good. Richardson 4 points, all 4 from the free throw line. Sam Bader back into the game. Cale Weeks out. Bader with the basketball. Big boy handles it pretty good left-handed,
Sure
doesn't
does.
he?
Yes.
Nice drive by Chris Hod. Off the rim, though. Richardson with the rebound. Gives it to Trudell. Ferguson with the basketball. Drives the baseline, tries to kick off side,
Got a
and he
charge.
does a charging foul.
As Casey Wright came in down Holcomb the other night and played some good defense.
Yes,
He
he
did.
did. Yes, he did.
He's a scrapper.
That's Ferguson's second foul with 1:14 to go in this second quarter. Trudell comes out. I couldn't tell who came in for him.
54.
54 is White.
White.
Baggett with the basketball. Ball taken away by Ferguson. Nice drive. I'll tell you what. The young man for a sophomore just handles himself very well. 17. Is that correct? 17-5? Just that
17 to
fast?
5.
We've got a foul on the floor. I couldn't see what happened, Tommy. I was blocked here. Foul is on 31. That is Blake Neal, his first. 46 seconds to go. I mean, this game has just all of a sudden exploded Clarkton's way. 17-5 with 46 seconds to go. Clarkton with the ball. Krigler has it. Kicks inside to White off his fingertips. Saved by Brown to White. He puts it up, scores it.
Scores it.
Ball tried to throw Sam Bader from Baggett and off his fingertips out of bounds.
This pressure is bothering Campbell a little bit right now.
Yes, it is. 10 and in for Baggett with 29 seconds to go in the first quarter. Clarkton up by 14. Boy, they just did that quickly, Tommy.
Yes,
I thought the score was wrong when I saw it. Redden's going to drive, kicks the ball out to Brown. Brown from 15, no good. Rebound in there by White. He puts it up, no good. Hahn tips it around. Rebound in there by Brown. He puts it up, no good. Clarkton just having a field day under the boards. Richardson with the ball to Redden. Redden for three, no good. Rebound that time, tipped around, controlled by Krigler. Krigler out to Richardson. He's for three. No good. Rebound that time by Bader. And that's the end of the first quarter with the Clarkton Reindeer 19 and the Camels 5.
JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff has already started their pre-Christmas sale on their entire inventory of athletic shoes by Nike and New Balance. That's right, all Shocks, Impacts, Air Max 360, 180s, and 290s are 20% off. JR's has a complete line of walking, running, and basketball shoes in the latest styles and colors. Over 200 pairs of Nike closeouts from infants through adults, assorted Shocks included, now at half price. That's JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff.
Campbell had the ball. Last time I looked up there, I thought it was 9-5, and then all of a sudden Clarkton run off about 10 unanswered points, and they did it real quick. They're very fast. They play very good defense. They seem to be bothering Campbell a little bit. Campbell probably needs to make some adjustments, and they're just struggling a little. And Campbell still get back in this ball game. But this Clarkton team's very quick. They play good defense, and they got some good shooters and some good leapers.
Well, Campbell had some real good shots down there out of the bucket. They just couldn't get the fall.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, Clarkton was pressuring them too.
Yes,
so I mean, good defense a lot of times will cause the team not to hit the bucket so well. Toby Richardson had 4 in that quarter for the Reindeer. Justin Brown 3. Dustin Ferguson had 6. Darius Parker 4 and D'Angelo White 2. Notice Trudell did not score, and he's a big scorer for
sure
him.
is.
On the other hand, Chris Hahn had 4. Jake Tennant had 1. That's Clarkton's 5. In for the Camels is Joe Page, Chris Hahn, Sam Bader, Casey Wright, and Jake Tennant. The ball turned over by Wright to Clarkton Reindeer. Here goes Krigler in for a layup. He scores it. Nice pass that time. Give it a go. It looks like Richardson may have turned an ankle there. Sam Bader out front with the ball over to Tennant. Tennant's going to drive. Puts up a layup, and we're going to have a foul on Brown. Justin Brown, his first foul. Camels, or the Clarkton Reindeer, we have them with 5 fouls. Going to the line to shoot 2 for the Camels is Jake Tennant. He's 1 for 2 there on the evening. First shot up, no good. Trudell and Ferguson in for the Camels. Going out is Richardson and White.
Blake Neal back in the ball game.
Second shot by Tennant. Rolls off the rim. Rebound that time by Krigler to Trudell. Krigler with the basketball. Turns it over with a walk.
CNF Auto Sales will finance your auto purchase. CNF Auto accepts Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. No credit, no problem. CNF Auto does Missouri inspections. Visit the service department where Tommy Winder is the service manager. CNF Auto is located 2 miles south of Bernie on Highway 25. Call Roger Fowler today at 293-4846. CNF Auto Sales, where you'll find your next car or truck.
Ball hung on his arm. He couldn't get it on the floor.
He sure did. He had the right idea. He was ready to go to the other end.
Yeah. Campbell's going to go with the set play from the out of bounds on a stack. Neal has a basketball. He's guarded by Redden. Nice pick that time by Page to Hahn. Hahn in the corner, thought about a three, gives the ball inside to Page. He drives in, puts up a layup, scores it.
There he was. It's pace to get in there and take that ball to the hole.
Ferguson's going to drive, puts up a layup, no good. Hahn with the basketball for the Camels. Looks for somebody to pass to. He dribbles it down the floor, gives it to Tennant. Tennant thought about trying to hit Neal in the corner. He's got him there. Neal to the top of the key. Still with the basketball. Tried to get it over to Bader. Ball out of bounds off his hands. Clarkton with the basketball. Brown's going to inbound it. Trudell has it. Gives it to Ferguson. Ferguson to Trudell. To Brown. Brown to Redden. He has a ball. Well, I thought he had to take it away, but he still maintained possession and scores it. Casey Redden for two. 23-7. Clarkton on top. Jake Tennant with the basketball. Gives it to Page. Page in the corner. To Neal. Neal goes in and shoots up a 12-foot jump shot off the side of the backboard. Got his own rebound. Shot up. No good. Rebound Krigler. Krigler to Trudell. Trudell cross court to Ferguson. Ferguson to Brown. Ferguson going to go for three. No good. Rebound that time. Tipped around, and we've got a foul that time on Casey Redden. His first. 5:59 to go in this second period. Clarkton on top of Campbell, 23-7. Coming in for the Clarkton Reindeers, Chris Jones, a 5'11 junior. Clarkton getting a lot of guys to play as well as Campbell. I mean, it's a fast-paced game. Clarkton's pressure is really – Clarkton can't get set up – or Campbell cannot get set up the way they want, Tommy. No. Chris Hahn with the basketball, way out front with it. It's unusual to see there. Oh, nice drive in, puts it up, scores it. Chris Hahn was 6 on the evening. We got a walking call on the Reindeer. Campbell's got a chance to cut into this lead. Right now with 5:37 to go in this second period, it's Clarkton 23, Campbell 9. We've got a timeout on the floor.
Sign up for high definition service and we'll give you $50. At New Wave, we think you've been extra good this year, and that's why we're willing to give you a little something extra this holiday season. $50 when you sign up for HD TV service from your neighbors at New Wave. You can call toll free today at 888-8-NEW-WAVE. That's New Wave Communications, high definition television.
Clarkton's got a nice defense. I'll tell you what, they'll guard you now. They're going to stay on you by the time you start taking that ball out there on you. They're going to stay on you all the way down. Campbell's struggling a little bit, but they're doing a lot better. Chris Hahn brought that ball down that time, took it in there, laid it up. They're going to have to do that. Campbell's going to have to hit these little shots, and I think they'll start falling for the Camels.
Well, what has surprised me is the quickness of Clarkton.
Yes.
I mean, I knew they were click last year, but their quickness just seems to even gotten quicker.
And you know the thing about it, Clarkton scored 23 points, and Matt Trudell hadn't scored any yet. And he's a scorer.
He is a scorer.
But he's done a lot of other things well tonight.
Clarkton right now is going with Brown, Krigler.
This Krigler can jump. He can get out of the gym now.
Ferguson. I missed one out there, but I guarantee he's out there. Chris Hahn up high for a rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Rebound by the Reindeer. They're off and running. Red drives in, and he's going to be fouled that time. Nice drive by Casey Redden.
Sure was.
Foul that time on Blake Neal, his second. Going to the line to shoot two is going to be Casey Redden. First one up, scores it. Tell you, Jason Long's got these guys shooting free throws. He's got them running with the ball.
Sure has.
I tell you what, he has Clarkton playing like he played. Campbell coming in with Weeks, Neal, and Hayden. Going out is Bader and Hahn. And I couldn't see who the other one was went out, but I know there was one because just 5 of them out on the floor. Neal with the basketball for the Camels. Camels trail by 16 in this game. Nice drive that time by Jake Tennant. Couldn't get it to fall. They've had more to roll off the
They
rim.
sure have.
Ball thrown down the floor for Redden, but couldn't get to it. Neal with the basketball for the Campbells. He's across the timeline. He's going to drive a little bit. He's going to go in, puts up a layup, scores it.
Scores it.
Blake Neal with a nice drive that time.
Sure was.
Ferguson has it. Little stutter step that time. Nice move. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by the Camels. Page with the basketball. Gives it to Hayden. Hayden's going down the floor. He goes inside. Puts it up. And it goes. It's going to count.
Campbell's got a little spurt going here.
They
They're
do.
looking good.
Dustin Hayden with his first two. He wanted to pass the ball, but he knew he was too close.
That's right.
Spacing was not there. He did the best thing he could do. Ducked, went down and drew the foul and put it up and scored. Good move by the senior Dustin Hayden.
Campbell's had so many go halfway down, bounce out, or roll
Yes, they
around,
have.
roll out. That one rolled in. That was a good one.
White back in for the Reindeer along with Richardson. Hayden's free throw up, no good. White with the rebound. Gives the ball to Trudell. Trudell with that hit up. Big, strong boy, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Redden from the corner, puts it up, in and out. Rebound Page by the Camels. Gives the ball over to Tennant. Campbell off and running. Campbell inside to Weeks. Weeks up and in.
Nice pass. Nice look inside.
Campbell's made a run at it. They've taken it away again. Turnover on the Reindeer. Campbell has it. They're running. 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Oh, a nice takeaway by Trudell. Kicks the ball over to Richardson. Reindeer off and running.
Sure. Here we go.
Nice drive by Redden. We're going to have a blocking foul that time on Joe Page. His first. Campbell seventh. Krigler into the game. Coming out for the Reindeer is White. 3:57 to go in the second quarter. 25-15. We're going to have a 1-1 this time. Chris Hahn into the game. Joe Page out.
Joe Page played a good game so far.
Yeah,
he's battling boards
tell
in
you
there.
what, He fills that spot in there, doesn't
He
he?
sure does.
Casey Redden, first one up, scores it. He's 3 for 3 on the evening.
Clarkton hitting those free throws.
Yes, has 5 points. Second one up, scores it. Clarkton 8 for 8 from the free throw line in this first half. Tennant with the basketball, guarded by Richardson. Clarkton still in that man-to-man. Picks his dribble up, gives it to Hayden. Hayden's going to drive, puts it up, scores it.
Nice drive.
You know, Hayden did that a lot last year,
He did.
and
He
when
sure
he was
did.
on the B team, he did a lot of that. 27-17. Campbell has cut it to 10. Richardson with the ball, drives the baseline. Nice stop, jump shot, no good. Rebound, Weeks. Weeks down the court to Hayden. Hayden's off and running. Gets a nice pass to Hahn. He puts it up, scores it. Good pass that time.
Sure was.
Redden drives in, puts it up, no good. Tipped up by Krigler, no good. Rebound by Redden, no good. Campbell with the ball. Tennant has it. Campbell is still running
Yes,
with
sure
him. I'll
are.
tell
Here
you
we
what.
come.
I think they can run with him,
think
and
so.
right now they're doing a
Right
good
now
job.
they're
Now they
away.
turn it over. Tennant turns the ball over. Trudell has it for the Reindeer. Down in the corner to Redden for 3. No good. Rebound that time by Neal,
Here
and
comes
he's
Campbell.
off and running. Chris Hahn has it, and we've got a walking call on Chris Hahn. 2:40
Very good action there.
Oh, man.
Very good action. Both sides.
With the break in the action, Brown goes in and Ferguson goes out. White's coming in, and going out is Redden for the Reindeer. Clarkton on top by 8.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malta Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
On its face, plays a game.
Very pleasant.
Wright's first free throw up. He scores it and get the bonus. Sam Bader back in. Weeks will go out.
Weeks gave him some good minutes when he was in there.
He can spell for Bader. He can spell for Hahn.
Can.
Does a good job. Page does the same.
Exactly.
Wright's second shot up. Good. 27-21. The closest this game's been in quite a while. Reindeer on top of the Camels. 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. Trudell with the basketball for the Deer. Puts up a long three-pointer, scores it.
He shot that from about McGuire. That was an NBA three. Nice
shot.
What,
though, that kid can shoot the ball.
Yes, he can.
Oh, Sam Bader with the drive. Goes in against three. Puts it up left-handed. It would not go, but he drew the foul.
Nice drive, Sam.
Foul that time on Krigler. His first. Going to the line to shoot two for the Camels will be Sam Bader. He has not scored tonight. Next foul on the Reindeer will put Campbell in the double bonus. Bader's first shot in and out. Second one up, scores it. 30-22 with 2:10 to go in this second quarter. Good ball game, Tom.
Very good ball game.
Campbell now in a man-to-man. Krigler's going to drive, puts it up, no good. Got his own rebound, tipped it up and in. He did a nice job.
He did a good job following that shot.
Ball kicked around and Wright ends up with it, goes up the jump shot, scores it. Casey Wright.
Casey Wright's a scrapper now. He'll take it to you. Not very big.
Ball in the corner to Brown. Brown over to Richardson for three. Puts it up. No good. Rebound in that time by Brown. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by White. He puts it up. No good. Rebound Trudell. Clarkton takes the ball out front. Kicks it back inside to Krigler. Krigler with the turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound that time on the floor to Dustin Hayden for the Camels. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Hayden has the ball taken away by Brown and then the ball out of bounds off of the Camels. Clarkton will control. Man, that hurts my ears.
Yeah. I don't think they like that call.
I don't think half of them did, half of them didn't.
That's right. I couldn't see it.
Trudell with the basketball to Ferguson. Ferguson to Trudell. Oh, Casey Wright's getting after it.
Casey Wright, stay after
on with the basketball. It's going to go in, puts it up, and he's going to score it. That's going to count. Chris Hahn.
That brought the Camel people alive.
Chris Hahn really handled the ball well.
He sure did.
There. Really,
sure did.
Really did. Made a nice drive. Foul at time on Matt Trudell, his first. With 1 minute exactly to go in the game, the Camels can cut this lead to 5. Redden in for Brown. Hahn's free throw up, no good. Rebound that time by Richardson on the floor. Clarkton with the ball, 55 seconds to go. Richardson's going to drive, puts it up, and he's going to draw a foul. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul that time on Chris Hahn, that's his first.
Oh, this has been an up and down game, Bill.
Tell you what, Tommy, I've really enjoyed this game.
I have too.
It's a lot of fun to call a game like this, watch a game like this. Both teams are just really getting after it. Richardson is 5 for 5 for the free throw line. Clarkton 9 for 9.
I started to say I don't think they've missed. That's
There's an old saying: as your free throws goes, so the game goes.
That's right. Yeah.
Second one up, scores it. Hayden with the basketball for the Camels. He's going to go one-on-one. He's got a walking call. Tell you what, Toby Richardson played some great defense that time.
Yes, he did.
45 seconds to go in this half, and it has been a great half of basketball. Hope you've enjoyed watching it as much as we have, bringing it to you. Krigler with the basketball. Down in the corner to Ferguson. Ferguson did a push-up, no call. We've got a foul on Sam Bader. His first. Going to the line to shoot two is going to be Dustin Ferguson. Ferguson was 6 in the first quarter, has not scored in the second quarter. Boy, it's been a good game.
Nice game. Both teams. Can't fault either team. They're just going at it hard now. Both two good teams out here.
Oh, yeah. First one up, in and out. That's a first miss by the Deer. 10 for 11 so far from the line.
Yeah.
It's pretty good shooting. Second one up, scores it. 35-26. Clarkton on top of the Camels by 9 with 28 seconds to go in this quarter. Wright with the basketball for the Camels. Ferguson on to him. Wright loses off his fingers, but he gets it back. Hayden with the basketball. Goes in, puts up a jump shot, scores it.
Nice move.
Tell you what, Dustin Hayden has really said, I'm going to take control of this offense. I'm either going to take it in, they're going to pick me up, or I'm going to shoot it.
She's doing a nice job.
Yes, he is. 3 seconds to go. Ferguson with the basketball. Puts it up. Scores it as the horn goes off. Score at the end of the second quarter. It's the Clarkton Reindeer 35, the Camels 28. Tommy will be back in just a minute.
My name is Shane Talbert. I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start.
At TRCC, I'm getting the same general education classes offered at a four-year college, but here they cost a lot less. Classes are small, so I can get individual attention, and the teachers are great. I'm getting a quality education at an affordable price, and I'm close to home.
TRCC, it's a great place to start.
Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Tommy, what a great first half of basketball between Campbell and Clarkton in this Clarkton Holiday tournament for the championship game.
Tell you what, I don't know how you could ask for a much better championship game than what we've seen. It was just a game of like basketball is, with spurts and runs. You know, Clarkton get the ball and go as Campbell tightened that defense up, started, as you said, they thought they could run with them, and they could. They run down through here. Dustin Hayden done a good job. Chris Hahn. Cale Weeks came in and done a fine job, and Joe Page. And you know, not to slide anyone else, everybody else played good, but just those stick out in my mind. This Clarkton team, very quick, can jump, good shooters, good ball handlers. And I know Coach Fowler's in there now trying to draw up something. What he would probably like to draw up is some way to get a couple of these young men out of the bleachers. Matt Bader and Shane Adair sitting up here tonight. So, but I don't think there's any way he could do that. We've saw a good game, and we sure appreciate Mr. Doug Thornton bringing us some water.
Oh, yes. Doug Thornton, the elementary principal here at the Clarkton schools, brought us over some water. My throat was getting dry after calling it first half. Let's talk about the scoring in the first half. For the Clarkton Reindeer, Toby Richardson had 6, Tyler Krigler with 4, Justin Brown with 3, Casey Redden with 6, Dustin Ferguson with 9, Matt Trudell with 3, Devarius Parker with 4, D'Angelo White with 2. Clarkton with 19 in the first quarter, 18 in the second quarter, 37 points at halftime. For the Camels, you had Dustin Hayden with 6, you had Sam Bader with 1, Casey Wright with 4, you had Blake Neal with 2, Jake Tennant with 1, you had Cale Weeks with 2, Joe Page with 2, Chris Hahn with 10, Campbell with a total of 28 points, 5 in the first quarter, 23 in the second quarter. On the free throws side now, Tommy, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Clarkton was 11 for 12 first half free throws. On the other hand, the Camels were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They shot 10 free throws and made 4 for 10.
4 for 10. Camel's normally a better shooting free throw team than that, and I think they're going to have to start hitting them down the stretch, and I think they will. I'll tell you what, this Dustin Hayden, as we said, just kind of took over this game and decided he was going to bring that ball down and drive it in there. Did a good job. Casey Wright came in again, played very, very good defense. very scrappy. He's going to go after the ball. Jake Tennant played a good first half.
Jake Tennant played a good first half, and I tell you, Blake Neal did a good job bringing the ball down for
Yes,
the
he
Camels.
did. Sure
But
did.
what Dustin Hayden did was he took the ball to the hole and scored a couple times. One time he looked to pass it, and I mean you can just see it in his eyes like, I need to get the ball over to the open man, but I've got a man between me and him, or between us, and I can't get it to him. And he just stuck his head, went on up, drew the foul, put it up and in, and that goes to show you when you get hit, going ahead and continue,
That's
going ahead
right.
and shoot the ball. If it fouls in, you got a chance at falls in, you got a chance at a three-pointer.
That's exactly right. This Clarkton team is Trudell. He gets on track. He's going to be hard to shut down. He's a fine shooter. Kregler came in off the bench, played a good first half. Clarkton, all right, Richardson. I just can't say enough about this Richardson kid. He played very good last year, but, man, has he matured more this year and really runs his team, really.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be great to eliminate the stock market risk, enjoy safety of an FDIC insured account, and get a great interest rate? Currently at a high 4% APY, First National Bank's interest-based e-savings account is that account, with only a minimum opening deposit of just $500. Withdrawals and account transfers are made easily on a safe, secure site, and you never run the risk of losing money to stock market fluctuations. E-savings from First National Bank, member FDIC, the bank where you really are first.
Yeah,
I'm impressed with Clarkton.
They look good, Tommy.
Yes.
But I tell you, a good crowd tonight has seen one heck of a good first half.
You know, this is just what we always say. This is typical Friday night in the Boot Hill, Missouri. You got a packed house, and you got some good two teams going at each other. And you couldn't ask for a better championship game. Some teams got to win, somebody's going to lose. But I'm going to tell you what, here's two teams representing their schools, and we're proud of them.
And Tommy, I know it's a phrase that somebody has coined for a long time ago. But I tell you what, this is a barn burner.
Yes, it is. Oh, I tell you, these athletes today can get up and down this court.
Well, this is what we like to see. I mean, two good teams going at it. They really hustle. They're fighting for position. And when we say fighting, we're talking about moving into position. A lot of good defense on both ends of the floor. And I tell you what, as fast as they're going up and down the floor, it's tough.
Yeah, both coaches doing a good job shuffling players in and out, trying to keep some fresh legs in there, and you're going to need to with both these teams because they're going to keep shooting it up and down the court. So I look for another good half of basketball, and it could go either way. This game is definitely not over. Campbell's not out of this thing.
Well, I tell you what, it's been a fun game to watch thus far. The referees have done a good job keeping it under control, yet letting them play basketball.
Right.
We've got some continuity. We got some flow up and down the floor. It's good action. And I've really enjoyed it.
Good crowd.
Yeah, good crowd. Good crowd. Again, we want to thank Eric Kickerson. We want to thank Eric Hendricks on the camera tonight. I used to know it, Eric Hickerson in college. When I get close to that, that's what I think of.
Eric does a fine job.
Oh, he does a great job. And he and David Black have been working together. And I tell you what, to watch those two guys in the studio doing their jabber back and forth. Of course, I don't know what they're talking about. And they try to break me in on it, and I said, look, I don't do that stuff. So they do a great job.
Yes, they do.
Here we go, second half basketball. Clarkton with a basketball. Richardson with a wide open drive. A nice feedback from Trudell. Richardson with a drive. He scores it. Richardson with 8 on the night. Campbell with the ball. Almost taken away. We've got a foul that time on Parker. His third. Clarkton's first of the second half. Clarkton almost had a takeaway.
Yes, he
and
did.
Then Campbell gets the ball back, and then Parker just happened to be in the wrong place at the right time.
That's right. Very well put. That's right.
Tanner with the basketball. Gives it to Neal. Campbell's control. Trail by 11. 7:40 to go in this third quarter. Neal still with the basketball. Down in the corner to Tennant. Tennant's going to drive. Going to put up a little jump shot. No good. Got his own rebound. Put it up. Ball blocked by Parker. Hayden with the ball. Drives in, and he's going to be fouled by Trudell. And what did Hayden do? Drives in and shoots it.
That's right. That's what he's going to have to do. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yes, he is. That's the way he used to play, like I say, last year and on his JV games that we saw him play.
Sure did.
Last year he's on the varsity team, but the first year we saw him JV, and he did a lot of this. Second one up, scores it. 39-30, Clarkton on top of the Camels. Richardson with the basketball, picks his dribble up, looks for someone to give to, gives to Krigler. Krigler has the ball taken away from him. Nice defensive play by Hayden and Tenen. Justin Hayden with the basketball. He's going to drive. Stops, puts up a shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. No good. Off of Clarkton's fingertips and out of bounds. Look, what was he doing?
That's
Driving.
Right. Same thing. You know, he's just doing a nice job.
Ball turned out as they turned over as they hit the bottom of the backboard. Oh! Sam Bader didn't turn that ankle.
I hope he didn't. He jumped
up.
up. He's limping a little bit.
Gingerly. Bader with a foul on Krigler. Bader's second foul. Boy, you hate to see anybody turn an ankle.
Oh, yes, sure do.
He's got that right knee braced, and also that right ankle is not good. Krigler to the line to shoot two. First one up, in and out. Tyler Krigler, 6-foot senior, jumps extremely well.
Sure does.
Very quick. Second one up, in and out. Rebound that time by Tenen. Tenen being hounded by Parker. Across the timeline, gives the ball to Hahn. Hahn goes against Trudell. Drives, kicks the ball out to Bader. Bader for three, scores it.
Nice shot.
Bader's first field goal of the evening. He now has 4. Trudell drives, nice pass over to Parker. Nice block by Hahn. Campbell off and running. Hayden with the ball. He's going to go coast to coast. He drives in, scores it.
Camels on a run.
39-35, the closest they've been with 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Clarkton still on top by 4, but this is as close as Campbell has been since early in the game. Ferguson with the drive, puts it up, no good. Bader with the rebound for the Camels. He's got it, gives the ball to Tenen. Tenen that goes against Trudell, goes around him. Kicks, nice inland pass. The ball kicks off of Hahn's hands to Tenen. Tenen puts it up and in. 39-37, Clarkton on top, 2 with 5:50 to go in this third quarter. Trudell with the basketball. Inside to Parker. Parker on a nice spin move and puts it up, no good. Rebound by Tenen.
Clarkton playing a nice game.
Yes, he is. Campbell can tie it or take the lead. Ball thrown inside it. Here comes Krigler. He's going to jam it home. You knew what was coming there.
Yes, we did.
41-37. Bader with the basketball in the corner to Hayden. Hayden puts up a 12-footer, scores it.
I said Hayden's doing a good job.
Tell you what, he's taking this game over for
sure
Campbell.
Is.
Parker with the basketball, drives, puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Krigler. Rebound now to Ferguson, puts it up, no good. Campbell with the ball. And we've got a slapping foul on Richardson. Can hear that one all the way up here.
Yeah, they sure can. Yes.
We've got timeout on the floor with 4 minutes, 48 seconds to go in this championship game from the Clarkton Holiday Tournament. It's the Clarkton Reindeer 41, the Campbell Camels 39.
Wilson Trucking, located on State Highway H, north of Campbell, has been in the trucking business since 1979. Wilson Trucking hauls grain, cotton, soybeans, and corn. Wilson Trucking also does lime spreading with floater that has GPS. Call Wilson Trucking today at 276-4304. Wilson Trucking, we haul almost everything.
Camels come out playing a very good third quarter, taking that ball down the court. Dustin Hayden taking the ball to the hole, done a real good job, and Camels crashing the board and playing some real good defense. And they pulled within 2 of this ball game, and I tell you what, it's getting to be a barn burner.
I tell you what, the fans are into it, the cheerleaders are into it, the referees are into it, the players are into it, and Tommy, we're into it.
Yes, we are. And speaking of cheerleaders, don't they do a nice job from both
sure,
schools?
They sure do. And Tommy, I want to tell you, those pullovers that Jerry Johnson, yourself, and Eric have on tonight really look good. Got those at Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. We appreciate that.
That Skeeter Kell served these area schools and people for years, had they?
They sure have. Tennant with a basketball is going to inbound. Throws over to Weeks. Weeks back to Tennant. Tennant guarded by Parker. Boy, Parker's quick now.
Parker's all over him. And he walked.
We got a walking call on Tennant.
That was good defense.
Pressure defense caused that. Tavares Parker plays post on offense. It was after a guard on defense. Krigler with the ball, goes against Tennant. Does a spin move, puts it up. No good. Rebound, Camels. Tennant has it. Gets the ball over to Bader, back to Tennant. Tennant in the corner to Hayden. Hayden's going to be called for walking that time. I'll tell you what, the young man feels it tonight.
He sure does. Don't want to be too hard on himself. I'll tell you what, he's done a good job.
Brown with the ball for Clarkton. Gives to Krigler. Out in the corner to Parker. Parker from 12. No good. Rebound that time by Redden. Redden puts it up, and we're going to have a foul on Jake Tennant of the Camels, his third. Going to the line to shoot two for the Clarkton Reindeer is Casey Redden. Redden is 4 for 4 from the line tonight, Tommy.
Yeah, yes, he is.
He has 6 points. First one up, scores it. Has a good stroke, doesn't he?
Sure does.
Good elbow, good form, good wrist action. Coming in for Tennant is Joe Page. Page listed as a 6'1" senior. Second one up, no good. Off the front of the rim, but Krigler with the rebound. Puts it back up, air ball. Saved out by Brown. Campbell has it, and down the floor. What a nice outlet pass that time. If he can save it, but he can't. I'll tell you what, Dustin,
that's good. That's
Dustin
good
Hayden
try.
was about to go out of bounds, so he threw the ball best down to his end of the court. And Baggett just couldn't catch up, or not Baggett, but Neal just couldn't catch up with it.
And that was the thing he had to do. He had to throw that ball. He couldn't just toss it back.
Right.
They could have got it stuck in the hole.
Right. Baggett in for Hayden. 4:06 to go in this third quarter. Clarkton on top of the Camels, 42-39. Trudell with the basketball, being guarded by Bader. They clear out for Trudell. He's going to drive, tries to give the ball inside to Brown, taken away by Neal. Neal's going to go inside to Weeks. Weeks puts it up, no good. Rebound that time, but Page has it taken away from Trudell. Clarkton has the numbers, 3-on-1. Ball slapped out of Trudell's hands, back to Brown. Redden with the drive, puts it up and in. Casey Redden, nice move.
Nice move.
Neal with the basketball. He goes coast to coast, puts it up and in. Blake Neal, a good move. Trudell with the ball for the Reindeer. Gives the ball to Redden. Redden drives, kicks the ball over to Parker. Parker goes up, no good. Off the rim. Krigler goes up and gets his rebound. Brown goes up and tips it in. Bader with the basketball. To Neal. Neal drives on the left side of the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound out of bounds off the Camels to the Reindeer. Ferguson coming in for the Reindeer. Going out is Trudell. Coming in for the Camels is Wright. (46-41). Clarkton still on top. 2:44 to go in the game. I don't think Campbell's ever been ahead.
No, I don't think so.
Ferguson with the basketball for the Reindeer, goes in and he scores it, and he's fouled. Dustin Ferguson with a drive. Foul that time on Cale Weeks, his first. Campbell's third this half. Both teams with 3 fouls. Coming in for the Clarkton Reindeer is D'Angelo White. Going out is Devarius Parker. Ferguson for the conventional three-point play. Puts it up. No good. Rebound, Kregler. We've got a reach-in foul that time by 31. Blake Neal, his third foul. Clarkton will inbound under their own basket. Ferguson with the basketball. Out front to Redden. Redden to Kregler. Tries to pass down to Brown. Ball taken away by Weeks. Campbell running. Baggett has a basketball. He's going to go coast to coast. Puts it up. Scores it.
Hey, Baggett took that ball down there. He's quick.
Tell you what, you wouldn't want to got in front of him for a charging foul. Kregler has the ball knocked out of his hands. Clarkton controls the backcourt. It's over into the other court.
That's right.
I started to say over and out, but turnover by the Reindeer. Campbell will control it midcourt with 2:01 to go in the third quarter. Clarkton still on top, 48-43 over the Camels. Casey Wright with the basketball, inbounds in the corner to Kel Weeks. Tries to throw inside to Joe Page, tipped off of Trudell's hands. Campbell will control under their own basket. Wright to inbound. In the corner to Neal. Neal slipping and sliding, finally gets control, puts up an 8-footer, scores it.
Nice one-hand jump shot.
48-45, 1:45 to go. Trudell with the basketball. Puts up a 12-footer, scores it. Matt Trudell with his second bucket of the night. He has 5. Clarkton on top by 5. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Neal with the basketball. Gives it to Wright. Wright has a ball slapped away by Ferguson, but he committed his third foul. Wright will inbound for the Camels. Both teams with 4 fouls in this half. Blake Neal with the basketball for the Camels. Clarkton still in that man-to-man. Neal's going to drive in, shoots an 8-footer. No good. Rebound tipped up and in by Baggett. Jordan Baggett, his second bucket here in the third quarter. And he now creates a foul. He got a foul on Ferguson. That's his second foul of the night. He thought that was a charge foul, but he wasn't there.
No, he wasn't. It was a good call.
I had a great look at that one.
Right, yeah. Baggett's come in and gave him a little spark this quarter, though.
Chris Hahn back in the game. He set out a bunch, and also Hayden back in. Going out is Weeks. And ball tipped around, controlled by the Camels.
Here goes Baggett.
Campbell can tie it or take the lead. Page with the ball, gives it to Hayden. Hayden for 3. Scores it.
This game's tied up, Bill.
Right where we started. 45 seconds to go. It's 50-50. Red with the basketball. Trudell has it for the Deer. We've got a foul on Joe Page as the ball was, I tell you what, the ball was just bouncing around.
Sure was.
Joe Page just happened to be there and ran into D'Angelo White. 6th foul on the Camels. 36 seconds to go. Trudell in the corner for the Reindeer. Richardson down to Trudell. Trudell inside to Kregler. Kregler with the layup, scores it. Nice pass at that time by Trudell to Kregler. Kregler made a nice cut across the lane, got it, put it up and in.
He made a beautiful cut there.
Yeah. Foul that time. Well, they've got number 24 up. They don't even have a 24 in the game. So I don't know who the foul was.
Page
is 44. They've got 24 up there. That's why. 53-50. Kregler scores the three-pointer. Hayden with the basketball. Has it taken away. Gets it back. Puts up a shot. Got a foul on number 54. D'Angelo White, his second.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. Page number 44 is now 24.
They got blood on that jersey.
I bet he did.
Okay.
As tough as he plays in there, rough as it's been, I can understand that.
Hayden with the shot. First one goes. (53-51) with 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. His second one up. No good. Off the rim. Rebound White for the Deer. Trudell with the basketball. We're under 10 seconds to go. He's looking for somebody to pass to. Gives the ball to Krigler. Krigler inside to White. White puts it up, scores it. At the horn of, wow, almost, I don't know if it would have counted.
I don't either, but it was on
It was
line.
a looking shot. At the end of the third quarter, it's the Clarkton Reindeer 55, the Camels 51.
JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff has already started their pre-Christmas sale on their entire inventory of athletic shoes by Nike and New Balance. That's right, all Shocks, Impacts, Air Max 360, 180s, and 290s are 20% off. JR's has a complete line of walking, running, and basketball shoes in the latest styles and colors. Over 200 pairs of Nike closeouts from infants through adults, assorted Shocks included, now at half price. That's JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff.
Campbell had a good third quarter that time. They closed this thing to 4, and it was just a up and down, and they set out Hayden and Hahn most of that quarter to get some rest, and they still closed within 4. And I look for this thing to go down to the wire. This is two good teams going at each other, and what a good championship game this is. Krigler had a good quarter that time. Trudell had a good floor quarter that time, and it's just Joe Page. When we talked about how good he plays, he plays real rough on that inside, but he plays legal. He plays it there, and he just does his job. And when he goes up, he's a big, strong kid, and I love to watch him play. He's a fine young man, and he's doing his job in there.
Whether you're interested in a college degree or career training, Three Rivers Community College is a great place to start. Classes at TRCC can help you advance in your present job or start a whole new career. Convenient classes mean you don't have to give up your present job, and TRCC will help you find financial aid. Register on campus or at any of the centers. Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Well, that quarter, Clarkton scored 18 again, and Campbell scored 23 again. So Campbell just cut that lead. They just keep coming back. Campbell will take possession to start this fourth quarter. Hayden with the basketball, throws across court to a tenant. Just underway, championship game of the fourth quarter between the Clarkton Reindeer and the Camels. Glad that you've joined us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the game. This has been a dandy.
Sure has.
Neal with the basketball to Tennant. Tennant over to Hayden. Hayden's going to drive the right side. Got a blocking foul that time on, illegal pick that time on Joe Page. Again, he is wearing number 24. That is his fourth foul. Sam Bader in, Page out.
CNF Auto Sales will finance your auto purchase. CNF Auto accepts Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. No credit, no problem. CNF Auto does Missouri inspections. Visit the service department where Tommy Winder is the service manager. CNF Auto is located 2 miles south of Bernie on Highway 25. Call Roger Fowler today at 293-4846. CNF Auto Sales, where you'll find your next car or truck.
Parker coming in, going out is White for the Reindeer. Clarkton inbound the ball. 7.5 minutes to go. They lead the Camels by 4. Trudell with the basketball. Being guarded by Bader. Clarkton doing a lot of screening down low.
Sure are.
Can't shake anybody loose. Camel defense staying right with them.
Take it
Campbell
away.
takes the ball away. Bader with the basketball. Down in the corner. Oh, what a nice pass into 10, and he misses, but
Oh, he
Hahn
took
with
it
the
away from his
rebound,
old
and then
man.
ball knocked out of his hands by his own player. Oh, nice give and go. Krigler in for the layup. No good. Bader with the rebound. We got a foul on the floor. The foul is on number 30. It's on Casey Redden, his second. Taking the ball out of bounds will be Dustin Hayden. Clarkton still in a man-to-man press.
Yeah, sure are.
Tennant with the basketball to Hahn. Hahn to Hayden. Across the timeline. Nice spin move, Benil. Ball blocked that time by White. Or by Parker, I should say. Hayden with a shot, scores it.
Nice move by Hayden.
Hey, he's got 18 so far. Boy, he has really looked good tonight.
He sure has.
He's asserted himself. He looks confident. Shot put up that time by Redden. Rebound by Hahn of the Camels. Down to Hayden. Hayden's going to put up a 12-footer. No good, off the backboard. Got too big a hurry that time.
Yes, he did. Hayden's had a nice game. Tell you what, both these teams have just played extra hard now. They're just going at each other.
6 minutes to go in this contest. 55-53. Clarkton on top of the Camels. Here comes Toby Richardson for a drive. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Rebound as Richardson came from out of bounds in and had not established himself. Ball turned over to the Camels. Tennant with the ball. Gives to Bader. Back to Tennant. Tennant behind the back dribble. Still has the ball. Tries to go in. Has the ball slapped away by Krigler. Maintains the ball. Has the ball slapped away again. Picks the ball up. No good, but tipped up by Hayden. 55 all. I tell you what, that Dustin Hayden has played a game.
Yes, he has. We're all knotted up again.
I mean, he just feels, you can tell him he's like, I've got to do it.
He came to play tonight.
Yep. Here comes Ferguson in for a layup. He slips. No good. Rebound by Krigler. Krigler has the ball slapped out of his hands by Chris Hahn. Good defensive play. Campbell off and running. Ball to Hayden. He's going to be called for walking. Ball turned over.
Good young man.
Boy, you can tell some of these guys need a blow. Look
Yes,
at them
they
breathing
do.
hard.
And I can understand that.
Oh, my goodness. They wear me out just talking. Richardson with the basketball. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson for three. No good. Rebound. That time by Parker. Ball put up by Brown. Scores. Justin Brown. Now has 7. Neal with the basketball. Is going to drive all the way in. Puts it up. Ball slapped out of bounds by Brown. Baggett comes in for Hayden for the Camels. 4:55 to go in this championship game. Clarkton 55, Campbell 57. Hahn with the basketball. He drives in, and we're going to have a blocking foul that time. Blocking foul on Dustin Ferguson. His 4th.
Sign up for high definition service and we'll give you $50. At New Wave, we think you've been extra good this year, and that's why we're willing to give you a little something extra this holiday season. $50 when you sign up for HD TV service from your neighbors at New Wave. You can call toll free today at 888-8-NEW-WAVE. That's New Wave Communications, high definition television.
Hahn will go the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Jerry Johnson up here with us. I'll tell you what, we've seen a great game.
I wish we have.
Hahn's first shot is a free throw up. He'll get the bonus. Chris Hahn with 11 on the night now. He had 10 in the first half. Did not score in the third quarter. He could tie this game with this one. He does. 57 all. Richardson with the basketball. Gives it a quarter to Krigler. Krigler out front to Parker. He's going to drive, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Ferguson. He puts it up. We've got a foul.
This boy may be hurt down here.
Foul is going to be on
Oh, he's hopped up.
Blake Neal. His fourth. I guess the foul's on Bader. Bader's third. Going to the line to shoot two is going to be Dustin Ferguson. First one up, scores it.
Clarkton has hit their free throws.
Oh,
tonight.
yes. Trudell and Redden in for the Reindeer. Coming in for the Camels is Weeks. Going out is Hahn, and going out for the Reindeer is White and Richardson. Second one up, no good. Off the rim, and the ball tipped out of bounds off of Tennant's fingertips. Clarkton will maintain control under their own basket, leading 58-57 with 4:33 to go. Ferguson for three in the corner, no good. Trudell with the rebound. Over to Krigler. Krigler thought about three. He's going to drive in, kicks the ball out. Ferguson has it. We've got a foul on 42. Cale Weeks, his second. Going to the line to shoot two is going to be, because they're in a double bonus.
Yes, they are.
Clarkton's in a double bonus to shoot two is Dustin Ferguson. First one is up. Scores it.
Clarkton scored a lot of points from that free throw line
Yes,
tonight.
they have. He's 3 for 6 from the line so far. Next one up, no good. Krigler with the rebound. Gives the ball to Brown. Brown shoots it, scores it. Brown for three. Neal with the basketball for the Camels. Ball kicked off of Trudell's foot. 62-57. Clarkton on top of the Camels with 3:54 to go in this game. Bag it deep in the corner to Bader. No good. Brown high for a rebound. Trudell has the ball for the Clarkton Reindeer. Down in the corner to Redden. Redden looks inside, gives it out to Trudell for three. No good. Rebound that time by Krigler. Krigler back up, and he's going to be fouled by Jake Tennant. His fourth foul. Going to the line to shoot two is going to be Tyler Krigler.
Krigler went high to get that rebound.
Yes, they did. First one up, scores it. Hahn and Hayden back in for Tennant and Weeks. 63-57, 3:39 to go in the game. Krigler's second shot coming. He now has 8 on the night. Scores it.
That's a nice try. Clarkton wanted to take it out after the free, though. I can't blame the young man for wanting to try that, but it didn't work. Got a timeout, Campbell.
We've got timeout on the floor. With timeout on the floor, it's Clarkton Reindeer 64, the Camels 57 with 3:39 to go.
Boy, have we seen a ball game. I tell you what, this has been one championship game that if you missed this one, you missed a ball game. Maybe you can see it on Channel 21. Clarkton knows they're in a ball game. Campbell came over here. Clarkton's been undefeated 8-0 and scored 100 points a time or two. But both teams have buckled that defense down tonight, and it's been a hard-fought ball game. And whoever wins this ball game deserves to win it. But as we say, there's no losers in high school basketball. Just one wins and the other comes in second. But I tell you what, you can't fault anybody for effort, because both these teams will give effort tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're not leaving anything on the floor.
No, they're not. This Dustin Hayden has come to play tonight.
Yes, he has.
That senior leadership showing up.
Bader with the basketball for the Camels. Campbell needs a bucket. Clarkton needs a stop. Bader going on against Krigler. Has the ball tipped out of bounds by Krigler. Campbell will maintain possession. Hayden will inbound from the side. Bader has the basketball to Hayden. Hayden's going to drive. Does a spin move. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Krigler for the Reindeer. Trudell with the basketball. Gives the ball to Redden. Redden's played some good basketball.
Yes,
Gives
he
some
has.
good minutes.
Sure has.
Brown has also. Brown with the basketball
he
to
really
Trudell.
has.
Clarkton's
Right.
got some guys come off that bench. Has been very productive for him.
They don't lose anything breaking some of
No.
the guys off.
Brown to Trudell. Clarkton in a just kind of a semi-weave here. Trudell with nice ball handling that time. Kicks the ball over to Redden. Redden throws the ball over to Hayden, or to Ferguson. Ferguson to Brown. Brown to Trudell. Trudell's going to drive. Puts the ball back up.
Content just to play with it to get a good shot. There
We've got a reach around that time by Bader. Bader's fourth foul. Going the line to shoot two will be Matt Trudell. Trudell with 5 on the evening. Tommy hasn't got a lot of points, but boy, he's played some big minutes.
He sure has.
Trudell's first. No good. Coming back in for the Camels is Tennant, and going out is Sam Bader. Trudell's second one up. In and out. Rebound to Camels as Chris Hahn goes up high and takes control. Back it down the floor. He's going to go in against 4 up, puts it up and in.
Hey, this bag and take that thing down and takes it right in there. I like to see that.
Yep. 64-59, Clarkton on top. Krigler with the basketball. Nice pass over to Ferguson. He puts it up and in. Dustin Ferguson. A nice pass that time from Krigler
Sure was.
over to Ferguson. And Ferguson has great body control. Foul that time on Jordan Baggett, his third. Baggett goes out. Bader back in. Ferguson goes to the line. Try to convert on this three-point play. He does. Tennant inbounds to Hahn. Hahn with the basketball. Going to drive it, puts it up, no good, and we've got a foul. Foul's going to be on Matt Trudell, his third. Hahn will go to the line to shoot 2. Well, I've got Matt Trudell with 3 fouls, but they've got him with 4, so he's got 4 fouls. We're the unofficial scorer.
There you go.
Chris Hahn, first shot, no good.
Chris Hahn's a nice player.
He has 12 on the evening, trying to make it 13. 67-59. 67-60 now. Clarkton on top, 2:22 to go. Redden with the basketball. Tried to hit Brown and went over his head. Turnover on the Reindeer. Campbell will control. Tennant will inbound for the Camels. Gives the ball to Neal. Back to Tennant. Tennant's going to drive. Puts it up. Scores. Oh, I thought it went in. Ball tipped around. Hahn fights for it, but Krigler comes away with it. Down the court to Ferguson. Ferguson has go off his fingertips. Gives the ball to Redden. To Trudell. 2 minutes to go in this championship game. Brown for 3. No good. Krigler with a rebound. Spin move. Kicks out to Trudell. Trudell for 3. Scored it.
He's a shooter. He's a pure shooter, Bill.
Yep. Nice three-point shot that time. Hayden with the basketball. Gives it to Neal. Neal with a nice left-handed move and puts up a 15-footer. Scores it. Blake Neal. 8 on the night. 70-62. Minute and a half to go. Clarkton still on top. I don't think Campbell's ever led in this game.
I don't
They've had
think
it tied
so.
a couple of times, but have never led. Trudell inside to Brown. Brown's going to be fouled by Dustin Hayden. Nice pass by Trudell that
Sure
time
was.
underneath to Justin Brown.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malta Knife Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
We're going to call the foul that time on Chris Hahn. Brown will go to the line to shoot two. Tommy, 8-point lead, minute 19 to go. What's Coach Fowler telling his guys now?
Pardon? Which one? Who's telling who?
What is Campbell coach?
Well, he's telling them they're just going to have to. If this boy misses these free throws, they're going to have to get that rebound. If he hits them, we're going to have to get the ball and get down there and get a shot up quick. Time's running out. We're 8 points behind. I tell you what, Campbell's got the horses to do it. They fought back, got in this game. But I tell you what, this Clarkton team, betting on them to miss these free throws, it would be a pretty bad bet because they just don't miss many.
Coach Long has done a great job with this Clarkton.
Yes,
this is his second year down here. He has just done a tremendous job. Steve Fowler has done a tremendous job at Campbell. Both those guys young. Both of them played hard when they were in high school, and both of them coach hard. And I tell you what, you can tell their players have a lot of respect for them.
Two young coaches here going at each other.
Yep.
This is great.
Justin Brown to shoot 2 free throws. He has 10 on the night. 10 big points by the young man. He scores his 11th. Tell you what, he has no fear. He gets the ball. He wants to put it up.
You bet. He don't mess around. He sticks it up there.
Second one up. Scores it. Tennant with the basketball. Brown's all over him. Still has the ball. Gives the ball to Bader. Ball given to Hayden. Hayden with a spin move. Puts it up. Has the ball blocked. Out of bounds. Hayden tried to save it. Goes out of bounds over to the Clarkton Reindeer with 61 seconds to go. Casey Wright comes in. Dustin Hayden goes out for the Camels. Also, Toby Jordan in for the Clarkton Reindeer. Brown goes out. Got a big congratulations from the bench over there.
You bet.
He's played a
Deserved
great game.
it, too.
Casey Wright is going to be called for the foul on Dustin Ferguson. Ferguson's going to go to the line. He is 3 for 5 in this quarter from the free throw line.
I'd be surprised after this game. I'd be interested. Clarkton has scored a bushel of points from the free throw line.
Ferguson's first shot is up. Scores it. Brown back in the game. Trudell going out. 57 seconds to go in this championship game. Second one up. In and out, off the rim. Page with the rebound. Gives the ball to Tennant. Gives the ball to Wright. Wright in the corner to Neal. Neal drives the baseline, puts it up, scores it. Blake Neal, nice drive.
Sure was.
We've got Jake Tennant with the foul that time.
Tell you what, Campbell's played a nice game tonight. You know, they played a team out here that's really hammered some good teams around here. So Campbell has nothing to be ashamed of, and they're not out of the game. It's not over. Campbell's impressed me tonight.
Going the line is Dustin Tennant. Puts his first one up, scores it. .41 seconds to go. Second shot up, scores it. Bader with the basketball for the Camels. Camels got to score to hurry. They're down 11. Bader goes coast to coast and scores it. Sam Bader with the layup. Krigler with the basketball. He's going to be fouled by Blake Neal. His fourth. Krigler going to go to the line to shoot 2. He's 3 for 4 from the line tonight. He has 11 points on the evening. Played a nice game off the bench.
Yes, he has. Sure has.
Under 30 seconds to go. Krigler's first shot up. No good. We've got timeout on the floor. Jason Long wants timeout.
Yeah,
talk it over with this team. They don't want to give up anything here. They're 9 points up, Tommy.
I tell you what, both teams have really played. We saw a good game tonight. And everybody knows, we don't play any favorites. We just come to call the ball game as we see it. Both these teams deserving to win this tournament, but only one can. And this Clarkton team, very good team. Camels give them all they wanted. I guarantee you Clarkton knows they were in the ball game tonight.
Well, I've enjoyed bringing this game.
Yes, I have too. Nice game. Both teams have played real well, played fair, in a well-called ball game.
Yes, it has. I tell you what, this is a tough game to call. Both teams jump well. Both teams very quick. Both teams aggressive on that defense. It's a tough game. I mean, you can't please everybody.
No, that's right.
Tyler Krigler, 6-foot senior with his second shot. Puts it up. Off the rim, rebound by 10 of the Camels. Camels down the floor in a hurry. Gives to Bader. Bader for three. Scores it. Timeout on the floor with 21 and a half seconds to go. It's 75-69. Reindeer up by 6. Campbell did exactly what they had to do. They got the rebound, went down the floor.
Sam Bader hit that three.
Krigler missed both of the free throws. We'll see if Campbell does a quick foul here to try to get them back to the line and try to get Clarkton back to the line and while the clock stopped. And if they can make Clarkton miss the free throw or Clarkton misses a free throw, then they've got a chance to go back down the floor, get a three, cut it to 3 points.
That's right. I tell you what, a lot of things could happen in 21.6 seconds. And I think Campbell will. I think Campbell will try to get a quick foul. And I'll tell you, the Krigler boy missed 2 then, but Clarkton hadn't missed many tonight. But I'm going to tell you what, that didn't come by accident. They practiced. They've been in this gym a lot of times practicing those free throws.
Skeeter-Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names in your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter-Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter-Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett store for all your sporting goods needs.
Tommy, we were hoping to get the all-tournament team, and we didn't get that. Hopefully we got enough tape. We'll stay with it at the end of the game.
I hope so.
And Eric can let us know anything different, so I assume that we'll be okay on time-wise. Clarkton with a snowbird fast break. We called that the old snowbird. Richardson with the basketball, drives in, and he's going to be fouled by Baggett. His 4th foul, going to the line to shoot 2 for the Reindeer is going to be Toby Richardson. Richardson with 8 points on the night. He has 1 field goal and has 6 free throws.
6 for 6 from the line?
6 for 6 from the line. Unofficially now, he's got 8 points, okay?
Now our book, he's got 8 points, hasn't he, Bill?
Channel 21 has him for 8 points. 15.6 seconds to go in this championship game. Richardson with his first shot. Rolls off the rim. Bader into the game, going out his right. Second one put up by Richardson, scores it. Baggett with the basketball for the Camels. Gives the ball to Bader. Bader for a long 3, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds to the Reindeer with 6.5 seconds to go. The Reindeer are going to be the champions again this year.
Well, they're going to be the champions.
Or they're going to be the champions this year, I should say. Not again. Campbell won it last year.
Yeah.
Campbell just backs off and let Clarkson have it. Good sportsmanship there. The Reindeer 76. The Camels 69 in this championship game. We'll be getting some final stats for you. Tommy, go ahead and talk.
It was a very good game tonight. Neither team has anything to hold their heads down about. Clarkton, very nice team. Moves to 9-0. Campbell is 6-3 now. They just changed from last year. Campbell won this last year. Clarkton come in second this year. It's reversed. Campbell has a nice team. They're going to continue to get better. There's some very deserving young men on that court that deserves to be on this all-tournament team, and we sure some of them will be. You just couldn't ask for a better championship game, but we're not saying who wins or who loses. It's just how hard these young men played. And as we always say, we got some fine young men, fine young athletes, and fine young people in Boot Hill, Missouri. So the Campbell's getting their second-place trophy. It's hard to come out and get that second-place trophy, but I'm going to tell you something, young men. Hold that head up. You played a fine game and represented your school well. Clarkton Reindeer coming out to get their championship trophy, holding it up high. Very nice team. They're going to win a lot of games. Undefeated. The Malden Greenway will come to Clarkton Tuesday night. Channel 21 will be carrying that game. That'll be an up and down game. If you want to see a good basketball game, come to Clarkton Tuesday night. Going to announce an all-tournament team now. Can't hardly hear him.
We'll try to get this all-tournament team for you. Tyler Krigler from Clarkton on the all-tournament team.
Yeah.
Matt Trudell from Clarkton on the all-tournament team. Ricky Davis from
Risco.
Casey Redden on the all-tournament team from Clarkton. He's played a great game today.
He sure did. Played a good game.
Jordan Boone from Gideon.
Thomas
from Naylor is on the all-tournament team. Nathan Poe from Cooter.
Sam Bader
from Campbell. Stephen McElrath from Holcomb. Dustin Ferguson from Clarkton. And that's your all-tournament team. Clarkton Reindeer victorious in this championship, their home tournament, and what a great tournament it's been.
Great tournament. But Clarkton put 4 on the all-tournament team.
Put 4 on the all-tournament team. Well, folks, we've enjoyed breaking this game to you, Tommy. I guess we could tell you right quick, give the rundown on the scores. We hope we've got this right. For the winning Clarkton Reindeer, Toby Richardson with 8, Tyler Krigler with 11, Justin Brown with 12, Dustin Ferguson with 19, Matt Trudell with 8, Davaris Parker with 4, and D'Angelo White with 4. For the Campbells, with 20, Dustin Hayden. With 8 was Sam Bader. With 4 was Casey Wright. With 2 was Blake Neal. Jordan Baggett had 6. Jake Tennant had 3. Kyle Weeks with 2. Joe Page with 2. Chris Hahn with 13. Again, that was a great ball game.
Sure was.
And we might tell you this game tonight has been brought to you by First National Bank of Malden, Clarkton, Kennett, and Dexter, Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett, Wilson Trucking in Campbell, Three Rivers Community College, JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff, CNF Auto Sales in Bernie and Poplar Bluff, New Wave Communications, Boomers Productions, and Maldenite Productions. Tommy, anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
No, I just want to say congratulations to the Clarkton Reindeer. I want to tell the Camels to hold their head up. They played a fine game tonight, even though they came up a little short on the scoreboard. Campbell played a nice game.
Oh, it was a good game. Well-played game, both sides, both teams. We enjoyed it, and we enjoyed bringing it to you. As Channel 21 And again, we're your hometown channel. We're just thrilled to death that you stay tuned to us, and we look forward to bringing you more and more basketball. We're going to bring you one more game before the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. That's going to be Tuesday night.
We'll be back here Tuesday night, too.
Tuesday night. We'll be right back at Clarkton to bring you on a tape-delayed basis the Malden-Clarkton game. So put those seatbelts on. We want to see you back out with us, folks, at the next game. And get out and watch these high school athletes play. I think you'll enjoy yourself. And don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, and look forward to tomorrow. Hi, I'm Bill Hampton, anchorman for Channel 21. Are you ready for some high school basketball?
Hi, I'm Tommy Jacobs. We'll be bringing you 50 high school basketball games this season on Channel 21.
Channel 21 is proud to bring you all 26 games from this year's 50th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament.
Plus 3 championship games and 21 regular season games from our viewing schools of Richland, Bloomfield, Dexter, Bernie, Malden, and Campbell.
I don't know that much about high school basketball, but I'll guarantee you one thing, it's going to be fun on 21.